Hello people, welcome back to our channel Himu Cabin, where we embark on some special for you. And today's special dish for you, and that is Chandrayaan 3. It is a lunar exploration mission under Chandrayaan program managed by India. We look a closer look at this subject today. So, without any further ado, let's go to the main theme. Chandrayaan 3 is the third and most recent lunar exploration mission under Chandrayaan program. It consists of a lander named Vikram and a rover named Pragyan, similar to Chandrayaan 2, but does not have an orbiter. Its propulsion module behaves like a communication relay satellite. The propulsion module carries the lander and rover configuration until the spacecraft is in a 100-kilometer lunar orbit following Chandrayaan 2, where a last-minute glitch in the landing guidance software led to the lander crashing after entering lunar orbit. Another lunar mission was proposed. The launch of Chandrayaan 3 took place in 14 July 2023 at 2:30 pm IST, and lunar injection of 100 km circular polar orbit was completed successfully as part of phase 1. The lander and rover are expected to land near the lunar South Pole region on 23rd August 2023. The Chandrayaan 3 mission is a stepping stone towards ISRO's future interplanetary missions. As part of the Chandrayaan program to demonstrate soft landing on the moon, launched Chandrayaan 2 on board a launch vehicle Mark III. Launch vehicle consisting of an orbiter, a lander and a rover. The lander was scheduled to touch down on the lunar surface in September 2019 to deploy the Pragyan rover. The European Space Tracking, operated by European Space Agency, will support the mission according to a contract. Under the new cross-support arrangement, ESA tracking support could be provided for upcoming ISRO missions such as those of India's first human spaceflight program, Gaganyaan, the Chandrayaan 3 lunar lander and the Aditya L1 solar research mission. In return, future ESA missions will receive similar support from ISRO's own tracking stations. Objective: ISRO has set three main objectives for the Chandrayaan 3 mission, which include: Number 1. Getting a lander to land softly on the surface of the moon. Number 2. Observing and demonstrating the rover's loitering capabilities on the moon. Number 3 is in-sight observation and conducting experiments on the materials available on the lunar surface to better understand composition of the moon. LVM-3M4 Chandrayaan 3 launch vehicle lifting off from the second launch pad of SDSC SHAR. Shri Harikota Chandrayaan 3 was launched on 14 July 2023 at 2:03 pm IST as scheduled from Satish Dhawan Space Center in Shri Harikota, Andhra Pradesh, India. The spacecraft has been effectively placed in the trajectory it will take to reach the moon. It is anticipated that the Chandrayaan 3 mission will achieve a soft landing on the lunar South Pole region on 23rd August. Choosing the month of July for the launch of Chandrayaan 3 was a special move because of a calculation made by ISRO regarding the closeness of Earth and Moon. Carrying lander module and rover up to 100 into 100 km launch injection, subsequently operation of experimental payload for a period of 3 to 6 months. And these mission executives are Mission Director S. Mohan Kumar, Associate Mission Director G. Narayanan, Vehicle Director Biju C. Thomas, Associate Vehicle Director P. K. Sudesh Kumar, Spacecraft Director Dr. P. Viramathu Vyal. Propulsion Module. The propulsion module will carry the lander and rover configuration till 100 km lunar orbit. It is a box-like structure with one large solar panel mounted on one side and a large cylinder on top that acts as a mounting structure for the lander. In addition to the lander, the module carries a payload called spectropolarimetry of habitable planet Earth to study the spectral and polarimetric measurements of Earth from the lunar orbit in the near-infrared wavelength range. Lander. The lander is responsible for the soft landing on the moon. It is also box-shaped with 4 landing legs and 4 landing thrusters of 800 newtons each. It will carry the rover and various scientific instruments to perform in-sight analysis. The lander of Chandrayaan 3 will have only 4 throttle-able engines, unlike Vikram on Chandrayaan 2, which had 5 800 newtons engines, with a fifth one being centrally mounted with a fixed thrust. Additionally, the Chandrayaan 3 lander will be equipped with a laser Doppler velocimeter. The impact legs are made stronger compared to Chandrayaan 2 and increased instrumentation redundancy. ISRO is working on improving the structural rigidity and adding multiple contingency systems. The lander has 3 payloads. 1. Chandra's surface thermophysical experiment will measure the thermal conductivity and temperature of the lunar surface. 2. Instrument for lunar seismic activity will measure the seismicity around the landing site. 3. Langmuir probe will estimate the plasma density and its variations. Funding. In December 2019, it was reported ISRO requested the initial funding of the project amounting of 75 crore Indian rupee, equivalent to 9.4 US million dollars, out of which 60 crore Indian, equivalent as US $7.5 million, will be for meeting expenditure towards machinery, equipment and other capital expenditure, while the remaining 15 crore, equivalent as 1.9 million, is sought under revenue expenditure head. Confirming the existence of the project, ISRO's former chairman K. Shivan stated that the estimate cost would be around 615 crore Indian rupee, equivalent to US 90 million US dollar in 2030.